now the clock has struck 3:31, so we are just so happy to have you here, and I'm just really thrilled to be back. I had a great trip to California to see my sweet little granddaughter, Aurora. And I think we have another singer for the family band. Definitely. So we've got a fun show planned for you today, kind of a little mix of all kinds of different things, but we're going to start out with some Creedence Clearwater Revival. I see a bad moon rising, I see trouble all the way, I see earthquakes and lightning, I see bad times today. Don't go around tonight, well it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise, I hear a hurricane's a-blowing, I know the end is coming soon, I feel rivers overflowing, I hear the voice of raging wind. Don't go around tonight, 'cause it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Alright. Hope you got your things together, hope you are quite prepared to die. Looks like we're in for nasty weather, one eye is taken for the night. Don't go around tonight, but it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Don't go around tonight, 'cause it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Don't go around tonight, but it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Oh, thank you very much. How are we doing today, everybody? All right. Thank you for coming inside. I know we always love the wonderful atmosphere of the pine, the oak trees in the grove, but it was just a little bit chilly, and I don't think my fingers would have moved that well out there. So, all right. So, who did this next one?
America.
America. All right.
No, the Eagles.
Oh,
Excuse me. Excuse me. The Eagles. Oh well, it's getting older. As we get older, it's getting easier to remember things, you know, and be more precise, right? I like the way a smart rays lay against your skin so brown, and I wanna sleep with you in the desert tonight, with a billion stars all around. 'Cause I got a peaceful, easy feeling, and I know you won't let me down, 'cause I'm already standing all around. And I found out a long time ago what a woman can do to your soul. Ah, but she can take you anyway. You don't know where to go.
ago. And I got a peaceful, easy feeling. And I know you won't let me down, 'cause I'm already standing on the ground. I get this feeling I may know you as a lover and a friend, but this voice keeps whispering in my artery, tell me I may never see you again. 'Cause I get a peaceful, easy feeling, and I know you won't let me down, 'cause I'm already standing. I'm already standing. Yes, I'm already standing on the ground.
Thank you so much. How many of you are familiar with the band? Yeah, oh, the best players in the world combined together in this ensemble, and this is one of my favorite songs that they ever did, and I'll do a humble attempt to try to match what they did with it, but nobody can do it the way they did it. It's called The Wait. All right.
I put in the Nazareth, I wasn't feeling but I had kept it. I just needed a place where I could lay my head. Hey mister, can you tell me where a girl might find a bed? He just grinned and shook his head, no was all he had said. Come on, sing it with us now. Take a load off Fanny, take a load for free. Take a load off Fanny and put the load right on me. Well, I picked up my bag and went looking for a place to hide. I saw Carmen and the devil walking side by side. I said, hey Carmen, come on, let's go downtown. She said, I got to go, but my friends can stick around. Take a load off Fanny, take a load for free. Take a load off Fanny Miss Moses, there ain't nothing you can say. It's just old Luke, and Luke's waiting for the judgment day. Well, Luke, my friend, what about old Andy? He said, do me a favor, won't you keep Andy company? Take a load off Andy, take a load for free. Take a load off Andy, and put the load right on me. Well, crazy Chester followed me, and he caught me in a fall. He said, I'll fix your raft if you take Jack, my dog. I said, oh, wait a minute, Chester, you know I'm a peaceful man. He said, that's okay, boy, won't you beat her whenever you can? Take a load off Annie, take a load for free. Take a load off Annie, and put the load right on me. Catch a cannonball, now to take me down the line. My bag is sinking low, and I do believe it's time to get back to Miss Maddie. You know she's the only one who sent me here with her regards for everyone.
Last chance now.
Take a load off Annie, take a load for free. Take a load off Annie, and put the load right on me.
That was some good singing along there. Well, as many of you know, David Crosby passed away just in the last couple of weeks, age 81, of the famous Crosby, Stills and Nash. You know, he was kind of a crusty person. He rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, and he made a lot of mistakes. But if you watch a documentary that he put out called Remember My Name, it was really touching because he owned up to the fact that he made a lot of mistakes. He did drugs, he did some things that he really regretted. But as he was approaching the end of his life, he wanted to make amends for that. And in that lovely documentary, he basically said, I'm really sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I messed up so bad. You know, we all mess up in life sometimes, but if we can at least say we're sorry or make amends, that's all we can do. But we're going to do a couple of songs from Crosby, Stills, and Nash to honor his memory. And this is one of their most famous ones.
You, who are on the road, must have a code that you can live by, and so become yourself, because the past is just a goodbye. Teach your children well, their father's hell is slowly go by, and feed them on your dreams. The one they picked, the one you don't buy. Don't you ever ask them why. If they told you they would cry, so just look at them and sigh, and you know they love you.
tender years, and know the fear that your elders grew by. And so please help them with your youth. They seek the truth before they can die. Teach your children well, the children's hell will slowly go by. And keep them on your dreams, the one they picked, the one you know by. Don't you ever ask them why. If they told you, you would cry. So just look at them and sigh, and know they love you. And you are tender youth, and know the things that your elders grew by. And so please help them with your youth. They seek the truth before they can die. Teach your parents well, their children's hell will slowly go by. And feed them on your dreams, the ones they picked, the ones you know by. Don't you ever ask them why. If they told you, you would cry. So just look at them and sigh, and know they love you.
Well, that's the first time we've ever done that together on stage. I think we got to go on there toward the end. But the Canadian folks had their big get-together yesterday. Where's our Canadian friends here? Oh, that's tomorrow. That's right. That's tomorrow. They're having it tomorrow. So we're going to sing this song in honor of our Canadian friends and of the Canadian friends who are here. Anybody from Alberta? Well, I'm sure there will be some tomorrow. But anyway, this is called Alberta Bound. And who did this? Ian and
Written by Gordon Lightfoot.
Oh, okay.
From Alberta, I think. Oh, the prairie lights are burning bright, Chinook winds are moving in the morning light. I'll be Alberta bound. Though I've done the best I could, my old luck ain't been so good. In the morning night, I'll be Alberta bound. No one-eyed man could ever forget Rocky Mountain sunset. It's a pleasure just to be Alberta bound. Long to see my next of kin, to see what kind of shape they're in. And tomorrow night I'll be Alberta bound. Alberta bound, Alberta bound. It's good to be Alberta bound. Alberta bound, Alberta bound. It's good to be Alberta bound. Oh, the skyline of Toronto is something you get onto, but they say you've got to live there for a while. And if you've got the money, you can get yourself a honey with a written guarantee to make you smile. But it's snowing in the city and the streets are brown and pretty, and I know there's pretty girls all over town. But they never seem to find me, and the one I left behind me is the reason that I'll be Alberta bound. Alberta bound, Alberta bound. It's good to be Alberta bound. Alberta bound, Alberta bound. It's good to be Alberta bound. It's good to be Alberta bound.
Who did this?
Firefall.
Firefall?
Late 70s band. You'll all know this song. I just wish we had a flute in the background. Alice Cooper, somebody that does a great flute.
Ian Anderson.
Uh-huh.
You are the woman that I've always dreamed of. I knew it from the start. I saw your face and that's the last I've seen of my heart.
It's not so much the things you say to me, it's not the things you do. It's how I feel each time you're close to me that keeps me close to you. Whoa, whoa, you are the woman that I've always dreamed of. I knew it from the start.
I saw your face and that's the last I've seen of my heart.
It's not so much the pretty face I see, it's not the clothes you wear. It's not that special way you look at me that always keeps me there.
Whoa, whoa, you are the woman that I've always dreamed of. I knew it from the start. I saw your face and that's the last I've seen of my heart.
It's hard to tell you all the love I'm feeling,
That's just not my style.
you got a way to send your senses feeling every time you smile. Whoa, whoa,
You are the woman that I've always dreamed of. I knew it from the start. I saw your face and that's the last I've seen of my heart. I saw your face and that's the last I've seen of my heart. I saw your face and that's the last I've seen of my heart. Oh, 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 my heart.
Sweet it
Well,
is.
thank you so much. You know, I just want to send a quick thank you out to not all of you for allowing us the opportunity to do our craft and to share our music with you. Thanks so much for coming and hanging out with us.
Well, I tried to make it Monday, but I got so damn depressed. So I set my sights on Sunday, and I got myself undressed. I ain't ready for the altar, but I do believe there's times when a woman sure can be a friend of mine. Well, I keep on thinking about you since your golden hair surprise, and I just can't live without you. Can't you see it in my eyes? I've been one poor correspondent, and I've been one big heart to find, but it doesn't mean you ain't been on my mind. Will you meet me in the middle? Will you meet me in the air? Will you love me just a little, just enough to show you care? Well, I tried to fake it, I don't mind saying, I just can't make it. Well, I keep on thinking about you, sister golden hair so bright, and I just can't live without you. Can't you see it in my eyes? I've been one poor correspondent, and I've been too hard to find, but it doesn't mean you ain't been on my mind. Will you meet me in the middle? Will you meet me in the air? Will you love me just a little, just enough to show you care? Well, I tried to fake it, I don't mind saying, I just can't make it. Do-wop, 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 do-wop. Do-wop, 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 pop. We have some more Eagles for you now. You know, there are certain classics that we bring back. If you go to symphony halls, you're going to have a Brahms or a Beethoven almost every time, because they're classics and people want to hear them again and again. And so some of our big shows, we do trundle out some old favorites almost every time. Hard to go wrong. But we want to give you the best of our music, and maybe you'll give us the best of your love. No, wait a minute. I'll have to fast forward to the next beat that's right. There we go. Fancy footwork.
You know, we have a high-paid drummer. He lives in this little box down here. Sometimes he gets a little tired of being in the confined spaces, and he gets.
Yeah, it's nice to have a live drummer. Back in Traverse City, we have played a fair amount with a guy, Roger Clarkson, who was the drummer for Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young for several years out there in California. He's still drumming back up in Traverse City. His brother's a great electric. They both used to play for our church in the praise band. Now Roger's moved out to Manistee, so he's in their Methodist church. His brother Phil, still plays electric guitar with our praise band. So we got some good musicians up here. Anyway, best of our love, best of my love. Every night I'm lying in bed, holding you close in my dreams, thinking about all the things that we said, falling apart at the seams. We tried to talk it over, but the words come out too rough. To give me the best of your love. Beautiful faces and not empty places. Look at the way that we live, wasting my time on cheap garden wine, left us so little to give. That same old bride was like a cold dark cloud that we could never rise above. But dear, in my heart, I give you the best of my love. Oh, sweet darling, you get the best of my love. You get the best of my love. Oh, sweet darling, you get the best of my love. You get the best of my love. I'm going back in time and a quiet night, and I would be alright if I could go on sleeping. But every morning I wake up and worry what's gonna happen today. You see it your way, and I see it mine, but we both see it slipping away. You know we always had each other, baby. I guess that wasn't enough. Oh, but here in my heart, I give you the best of my life. Oh, 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 sweet darling, you get the best of my love. You get the best of my love. Oh, sweet darling, you get the best of my love. You get the best of my love every night and day. Oh, sweet darling, you get the best of my love. You get the best of my love.
Oh, that's so pretty. I tell you, I have so much fun singing harmony with this guy.
Give me this in harmony. I need someone to comfort me. Homeward bound.
Alrighty, so I know you can sing along with us on the next one. Here's the John Denver classic, Country Roads. Now I want to hear each and every one of you.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like the breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. Mountain mama, take me home, country road.
Very nice.
All my memories gather round her, miner's lady, stranger to blue water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. Mountain mama, take me home, country road. I hear her voice in the morning hour, she calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. Mountain mama, take me home, country roads, take me home, country roads, take me home, down country road.
Oh, that was great singing. I loved it. It was wonderful. So there may be some new folks here that have never been here before. but I want to introduce ourselves to you if you don't know who we are. We're Doc and Donna Probst, and we have had the great pleasure of being in this lovely community for 4 years. We bought 1423, which was DJ's old place. Anybody remember DJ? Yes. She was a lovely lady, I understand, and I can feel her spirit in that house every single day. And I get up in the morning and I just feel the sunshine that she brought to this community and that she left in that sweet little house that we now live in. We live in Traverse City, Michigan. We have 3 grown children and 1 granddaughter. And Doc here is a psychiatrist by profession, although he probably would have loved to have devoted his entire career life to music, but there came a fork in the road and there was a big dollar sign on that side. And a negative sign on that side. So he decided to take that side and then just devote his personal life and his extra time to music. And he does that a lot because back in Traverse City, he sings in several different groups. He has the Golden Voices show that features Frank Sinatra, Andrea Bocelli, Josh Groban, and Frank, and who's the other one?
Josh Groban, Andrea Bocelli.
Dean Martin, I forgot Dean Martin. Anyway, so he does that, and he does a lot of, we do a lot of Beach and Buffett stuff. We used to be members of a tribute band, the Peter, Paul, and Mary Remembered Tribute Band. We retired that after 12 years and toured that around Florida and all around Michigan.
I played about 10 years with TC Celtic Irish traditional music with my concertina, whistle, guitar, bouzouki, mandolin, concert, all those instruments. So we'll be doing an Irish show coming up, by the way.
Yeah,
last year.
I can hear his heart a beat for 1,000 miles, and the heavens open up every time that he smiles. And when he comes to me, that's where I belong. I'm running to him like a river song. He give me love, 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 crazy love. He give me love, 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 crazy love. He got a fine sense of humor when I'm feeling low down. And when he comes to me as the sun goes down, takes away my troubles, he takes away my grief. Oh, he takes my heartache like a knife, like a thief. He give me love, 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 crazy love. He give me love, 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 crazy love. And I need him in the morning, and I need him in the night. I wanna throw my arms around him, kiss him and hug him, kiss him and hug him, kiss him and hold him tight. And when he returns from so far away, he gives me sweet, sweet love, and he brightens up my day. Oh, he makes me feel righteous, and he makes me feel whole. He makes me so mellow down deep in my soul. He gave me love, 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 crazy love. He gave me love, 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 crazy love. He gave me love, 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 crazy love. He gave me love, 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 crazy love.
Crosby, Stills and Nash song. You know, Crosby, Stills and Nash were together for quite a number of years before they added Neil Young. And if you do a search on the internet, you can see some great archival stuff of just the three of them. And all they had was just 3 acoustic guitars, and they made so much music. And their harmonies were just cutting edge back then. They were so good, and I don't think there's ever been a group like them since then. But this is a great song that they did, because a couple of them had sailboats that they really loved, and this one talks about one of the sailboats, and the name of the sailboat was Music. All right, you can go ahead and get started there, Doc.
We could almost also call this yacht rock.
Yacht rock.
This happens to be one of the few songs that Jimmy Buffett does this in his shows that he didn't write himself, but he really just hugged this song, and he loves to do it now. So this is all. He was friends with those guys back then. I saw some pictures on the internet. Jimmy Buffett sitting there with David Crosby way back in the day. Okay.
You ready to go?
Got a town on a boat on the southern islands, sailing our reach for a following sea. He was making for the trades on the outside, and the down he run to Papa 8K. Off the wind on this heading line, the mark cases. We got 80 feet of a water line, nicely making way. In the north bar in Advertise, I tried to call you, but on the midnight watch I realized why twice you ran away. Think about how many times I had fallen. Spirits are accusing me, larger voices calling. What heaven brought you and me cannot be forgotten. I have been around the world, looking for that woman girl who knows what's heavy in your heart, and you know it will. And you know it will. When you see the Southern Cross for the first time, you understand now why you came this way. Cause the truth you might be running from is so strong, but it's as big as the promise of a coming day. So I'm sailing forward and on, and my dreams are a-dying, and my love is an anchor tied to you. Tied with a silver chain, I hand my ship, and all her flags are flying. She's all that I have left, and music is her name. Think about how many times I have fallen. Spirits are using me, larger voices calling. What heaven brought you and me cannot be forgotten. I have been around the world, looking for that woman girl who knows what's heavy in your heart, and you know it will.
song is so fun to do.
Yacht rock.
Alrighty, so who did the Cinnamon Girl? Does anybody know? I wanna live with the Cinnamon Girl. That one?
Neil Young.
You're right, Neil Young.
Neil Young, all right. And so Neil Young was added to Crosby, Stills, and Nash several years after the trio was together, and I'm telling you, that was the icing on the cake. They really didn't want to add another person, but Neil Young was so persistent. They tell the story how he camped out in their driveway, and he just would not take no for an answer. And so they finally invited him in to jam with the group, and it's like the harmony was like just magic. It just exploded, and so they said, we've got to have this guy in our group, and of course, the rest is history.
Yeah, here this is.
I get some percussion on this.
Between Southern Cross and this is as close we get without an electric guitarist to doing a big hard rock show.
So I've been a big fan of Bonnie Raitt all of my life. Anybody else a Bonnie Raitt fan? Oh yeah. And I love doing this song of hers. She actually got it from Sippy Wallace, who is a blues singer, probably in the 40s, 50s. But you know, I think it has an important message. Very, very important message. Especially to us ladies. It's called Don't Advertise Your Man. first time we've ever done this together, too.
Woman, be wise, keep your mouth shut, don't advertise your man. Don't sit around gossiping, explaining what your good man really can do. Well, you talk about your baby, tell me he's so fine. Honey, I'm gonna come up and try to make him mine. Woman, be wise, keep your mouth shut, don't advertise your man. Your best girlfriend, oh, she may be a highbrow, changes clothes 3 times a day. Now what do you think she's doing now while you're so far away? Oh, she's loving your man in your own damn bed. You better call for the doctor, honey, to investigate your head. Woman, be wise, keep your mouth shut, don't advertise your man. Woman, be wise, keep your mouth shut, don't advertise your man. Don't sit around telling all your secrets, honey, explaining what your good man really can do. Oh, you talk about your baby, tell me he's so fine. Honey, I'm gonna come up and try to make him mine. Woman, be wise, keep your mouth shut, don't advertise your man. Don't be no fool, don't advertise your man. Don't be no fool. Now listen, ladies, don't you ever tell anybody how big your husband's Social Security check is. Don't advertise your man.
All right, you get the net lead on the next one, Doc.
You're a little pop, I guess it didn't mean anything. So yeah, this is done by John Ford Coley in England, Dan Seals. You know, they're really a high-class group. I had a couple of big hits, and this is one I really love to see tonight. In fact, if I had just one hit this good, I could have retired to Maui a long time ago.
Hello, yeah, it's been a while, not much. How about you? I'm not sure why I called. I guess I really just wanted to talk to you. I was thinking maybe later on we could get together for a while. It's been such a long time and I really do miss your smile. I'm not talking about putting in, and I don't want to change your life, but there's a warm wind blowing this heart around, and I'd really love to see you tonight. We could go walking through a windy park, take a drive across the beach. you don't have to lie. We both say that came before. Say I love you and say goodbye. I'm not talking about moving in, and I don't want to change your life. But there's a warm wind blowing, the stars are brown, and I'd really love to see you tonight. I'm not talking about moving in, and I don't want to change your life. But there's a warm wind blowing, the stars are round, and I'd really love to see you tonight.
Alrighty, so take it to the limit. Who did that one? Eagles, right? Okay, we got another Eagles. It just seems like no matter where we go, everybody says, Eagles, Eagles, we love Eagles. And of course, they were, like Crosby, Stills, and Nash, they were the forerunners of some of the best harmony ever in rock and roll music. Wouldn't you agree, in pop music? Yeah.
Well, they had a good chance to learn and sharpen their trade as the band for Linda Ronstadt.
Oh, was that
Yeah.
what you guys said?
Yeah, they were the next thing. I love Linda Ronstadt. It's just hard to beat that lady's voice. Now she's suffering from Parkinson's disease, but she's a sweetheart and just welcoming people that want to visit her and reminisce and gives interviews. But boy, what a wonderful legacy she left. Okay, take it to the limit.
All alone at the end of the evening, and the bright lights are faded blue. I was thinking about a woman who might have loved me, and I never knew. You know, I've always been a dreamer, spend my life running around, and it's so hard to change. Can't seem to settle down, but the dreams I've seen lately keep on turning out and turning out and turning out the same. So put me on the highway and show me a sign and take it to the limit one more time. You can spend all your time making money. You can spend all your love making time. If it all fell to pieces tomorrow, would you still be mine? You know, I've always been a dreamer, and my life running around, and it's so hard to change. Can't seem to settle down, but the dreams I've seen lately keep on running out and running round and turning out the same. So put me on a highway, show me a sign, take it to the limit one more time. You can spend all your time making money. You can spend all your time making love. If it all fell to pieces tomorrow, would you still be mine? And when you're looking for your freedom, nobody seems to care, and you can't find the door, can't find it anywhere when there's nothing to believe in. Still you're coming back, you're coming back, you're coming back for more. So put me on a highway, show me a sign, and take it to the limit one more time. Take it to the limit, take it to the limit, take it to the limit one more time.
Thank you so much. Okay, so we have a little bit of Billy Joel here for you. We got kind of an interesting mix of music today, but you know, sometimes we'll go through the list and we'll say, oh, I'd like to do that one, I'd like to do that one, just kind of jumps up off the page. And as you know, we have these fancy iPads, and in there we have probably close to 700 or 800 songs that we do together, so it's kind of hard to pick. But we look through the list and say, oh yeah, that looks great, let's do that one. Well, I always love to do this Billy Joel. It's one of his lesser known ones, but it sure is jumpy and jivey.
In the middle of the, I'm walking in the middle of the, I'm walking in the middle of the, I go walking in the middle of the,
In the middle of the night, I go walking in my sleep,
walking in the street,
from the mountains of Bay to the river so deep.
river so deep,
I must be looking for something
something
sacred I'm lost.
sacred I
The
lost.
river is wide,
River is wide,
and it's too hard to cross.
too hard to cross.
Even though I know the river is wide, I look down in the evening and I stand on the shore, trying to cross it through the opposite side until I finally find what I've been looking for. In the middle of the night, I go walking in my sleep,
Walking in the street,
through the valley of fear,
valley of peace,
to the river so deep.
river so deep,
I've been searching for something,
searching for something
taken out of my soul,
out of my soul.
something I never knew,
Never lose,
something somebody stole.
something somebody stole.
I don't wanna go walking at night, but now I'm tired and I don't wanna walk anymore. I want to take the rest of my life until I finally find what I've been looking for. In the middle of the night,
In the night,
I go walking in my
I go
sleep,
walking in the street,
through the jungle of down,
look down,
to the river so deep.
river so deep,
You know I'm searching for something,
searching for something
something so undefined,
so
that it can
undefined.
only be seen
Only see
by the eyes of the blind. In the middle of the night,
in the middle of the, I go walking 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 in.
I'm not sure about life after this, God knows.
little bit of another Neil Young. How does that sound to you? Yeah, all right. One of my favorite Neil Young songs. No, actually, no, my second favorite one. My first favorite Neil Young song is Harvest Moon. And we do that a lot. We'll do that for you next time. But we do like this one too. Heart of Gold. You know what, like, give me a chance to get this tuned up real quick. You know, it's cold in here, and what happens with the cold is that the instrument, the wood in the instruments kind of shrinks a little bit, and then everything goes flat. But it wouldn't go as flat as if we were outside.
I know the problem coming in here is you're not supposed to have any hooch unless it's been pre-approved. But who knows? I don't know how many people are checking your pockets at the door.
Your water bottles?
They got all kinds of signs like that on all the beaches over there in Clearwater and St. Pete, but I'm sure it's like Woody Guthrie said, I saw this sign on the roadside that said no trespassing, but on the other side it didn't say nothing. That sign was made for you and me. Let's get the guitar back online.
I wanna live, I wanna give. I've been a miner for a heart of gold. I've done the treasures I never give. Keep me searching for a heart of gold. Nothing gold. Keep me searching for a heart of gold. Nothing gold. I've been to Hollywood, I've been to Redwood, I've crossed the ocean for a heart of gold. I've been in my mind, it's such a fine line, it keeps me searching for a heart of gold. And nothing gold. I've been to Hollywood, I've been to Redwood, I crossed the ocean for a heart of gold. It's been in my mind, it's such a fine line, it keeps me searching for a heart of gold. And nothing gold. Keeps me searching for a heart of gold. You keep me searching and I'm growing old. Keep me searching for a heart of gold. I've been a miner for a heart of
more here for you. And if you are a fan of the Seekers, you will know that they lost that beautiful voice. What was her name?
Judith Durham.
Oh, that beautiful voice of the Seekers. And they sang, again, they really were trailblazers in the harmonies that they did, but they were such beautiful, beautiful harmonies, and especially on this next one. This is called I'll Never Find Another You, and that's kind of like our little love song that we like to do together, because we love the words so much.
Go back and Google Judith Durham singing A Perfect Day back in about 1964, 65 in Australia for a television program. It's just nothing finer. And when they finally made it to England and were big and popular, for several weeks, they were number one on the big hit list. Number two was the Beatles. Their number one song was Georgie Girl, that beat out Ticket to Ride, something like that.
And Judith was singing well into her, 60s, 70s?
Upper 70s. She died last August, and she was probably about 79, 80, something like that.
Yeah, she was going strong. So I'll do my best to emulate the spirit of Judith in this next song.
There's a new world somewhere they call the Promised Land, and I'll be there someday if you will hold my hand. I still need you there beside me, no matter what I do, for I know I'll never find another you. There is always someone who needs your love, they say, and I'll be that someone forever and a day. I could search the whole world over until my life is through, but I know I'll never find another you. It's a long, long journey, so stay by my side. When I walk through the storm, you'll be my guide, be my guide. If they gave me a fortune, my treasure would be small. I could lose it all tomorrow and never mind at all. But if I should lose your love, dear, I don't know what I'd do, for I know I'll never find another you. But if I should lose your love, dear, I don't know what I'd do, for I know I'll never find another you, another you, another you.
Well, we're going to close up our show today and take us on down the road with a song that Doc and I were born and raised on, the Sons of the Pioneers. And we love that old classic cowboy music. And this is one of the all-time hits of the Sons of the Pioneers.
No cowpoke went riding up one dark and windy day. Upon a ridge he rested as he went along his way. When all at once a mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw, down through the ragged skies and up the cloudy dawn.
We know it now.
Yippee-yi-yay! Were still on fire and their clothes were made of steel. Their horns were black and shiny and their hot breath he could feel. A bolt of fear shot through him as they straight thundering through the sky. For he saw the riders coming hard, and he heard their mournful cry. Yippee-yi-yi, yippee-yi-oh, ghost riders in the sky. As the riders looked by him, he heard one call his name. If you want to save your soul from hell, riding on this range, then cowboy, change your ways today, or with us you will ride, flying against the devil's herd across these endless skies. Yippee-yi-yi, ghost riders in the sky. Yippee-yi-yi.